Peace, 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 peace. Salute, salute, salute. Peace to the family. Salute. Salute, fam. Brother Stephen X here. Respectringmedia.com. Respect Ring Media LLC. Stephen X is in the house hosting. Let's see what we have in the building. This is not going to be a long broadcast, but it's going to be an important broadcast. Let me know how I sound on the mic when you come in the room. Like the video, fam. Share it on your social media channels. Thank you so much, fam. Let me know how I sound. Let's see who's in the building. Salute to brother Big Soldier MX in the house. Salute. Salute, King. Devin Haney will be always underrated. He started underrated. F the fame. He has a solid fan base. No need for industry who protect plants like Tank and Ryan who undercover, not the goods. Yeah. All truth, Big Soldier MX. All true. Everything you said there is 100. Yep. Salute to you. You heard Devin has a $100 million deal on the table. Bill a secret web. Yeah, I heard, fam. I heard the news. I came back from the gym and took a shower and went to my laptop and I saw the great news that Devin Haney has gone ahead. Let me see. Let me pull up the Twitter right now. Devin Haney has gone ahead and or Bill Haney, somebody signed it, $100 million deal with Zuffa Boxing. And it's crazy. I didn't even title the show that. I was talking about the men's pound for pound, but let me get through the room and then we'll see. We got some time to cook. Yeah, but I heard, bro, amazing. Salute to the Queen. Queen Shaquilla Fields is in the building. Peace and blessings, young King Stephen X. Thank you so much, Queen. Beloved Queen, always appreciate your presence here or the graveyard, wherever you are in these boxing streets, and your listening support and your support. Thank you so much, Queen. We're talking shocking, undefeated Devin Haney ranked below Dmitry Bivol Junto Nakatani. I was looking at the Rings men's pound for pound list. I think Devin spoke about this too on that Ring show, I think, about his ranking. I think I saw a clip like that. Okay, I'm good. All right, the sound is good. Yeah, fam, just gathering together here. Big Soldier MX Dev started out rich, becomes a 3-division undisputed champion, youngest in the 4-belt era with hard work. No 360 deal, big moves, got them boys jealous. Yeah, they're envious. Envy is a dangerous thing, fam. Envy is a dangerous thing. And you just got to keep moving. And then, like we heard, yeah, Dev signed $100 million with Zuffa Boxing. I know brother BF's going to cook on it. Like, I'm not cooking on it because I wanted to talk about this pound for pound list. And I'd rather just hear from BF, since he's close to the team and the details, you know. So I'm looking at Dev today. It's sort of at a different angle, like this pound for pound list, like what's going on with that, and this money that he's getting proves that he should be higher ranked on that list. Salute to Big Soldier MX. Do pound for pound and Dev new deal too. Do pound for pound and Dev new deal too. Yeah. We're talking pound for pound today, and the new deal that he got, and he should be ranked higher. Absolutely. But he has a new deal. So like I said, brother BF's cooking on that. So I saw his preview for a show at 6. Salute to brother Snoopy Mac in the building. Dream team. Devin Haney over everybody. Salute to brother Snoopy Mac, always representing Devin Haney over everybody. Salute to you, King. Salute to the Queen. Salute to the Kings. Yeah, Queen. That pound for pound is jacked up. Let me put it on the screen, since we're talking about that today. That should be it right there. The official rankings. Yep. That should be it there. And then let me get it on the screen for y'all. So here we go. Let me see who else is in the room. Yes, salute to you, Snoopy Mac. Salute to the Snoop. Yeah, always appreciate the support, fam. Click the like button. So I think you guys can see that on the screen. We've been going over this a few days, but not extensively. Like this show specifically about the rankings, because I was looking at it and I said Dmitry Bivol. So if we scroll down, okay, we know. Okay, so in a way, it says weight here 122 pounds. Okay, let me start from the left to the right. Rank number 1, Inoue, Japan, right? And then his last weight, I guess, is 122. So he has a flawless record, right? Give me one sec. Yeah, he's got a flawless record. Then we scroll down. Number 2, Alexander Usyk. So they swap places. His last fight, I guess he weighed in at 227, heavyweight. 6'3". He's 6'3". Wow. Okay, so he's tall. Flawless record. Usyk has never been defeated. Inoue has never been defeated. I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, number 3. This is what I was looking at today. Hold on. Big Soldier MX says Ring Magazine is industry push. Amen. Yes, it is. Same with that TV show they got Inside the Ring. Jeez. Reason Shakur is number 3 is he kisses ass and he kisses ass and coons. He also was signed to Top Rank. Yes, he was. And Jay Prince has industry pushing. Yeah. Jay Prince has industry pushing in boxing and music entertainment. He's just savvy. He appears to be a savvy business person. Yeah. This is always connections, fam. This is in any industry. Boxing is not excluded. So that's why I want to just go over this list, because I'm like, this list is bogus, man. And then I was listening to 903 Boxing today. I like his videos, and he was talking about Showbiz the Adult put out a top 10 pound for pound list, and apparently he put David Benavidez at number 1, which is like, wow. I mean, no disrespect to David Benavidez, but he's not number 1 pound for pound. But hey, yesterday we were talking about, the whole David Benavidez issue and his performance. I'm like, hey, if this was a natural performance, damn, he should be number 1 pound for pound in the world. So maybe Showbiz is right. Because I'm like, you got to contextualize, like, he beat up Zerto. No disrespect to Zerto, but, but the performance was, the combination punching is insane, bro. Should be number 1 then. So maybe Showbiz is right. I don't know. I know what the list I'm looking at right now is whack. I know that much. Salute to Big Soldier MX. Who Junto beat? Pull up his resume. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it if we have time. I was just looking at the fact. Now, yeah, let's look at that. But Junto we're gonna get to that, but Junto has a loss. That's my whole point. Right, and you got to look at where Devin Haney's at. So watch, Big Soldier MX, Devin, and maybe Inoue, the only independent pound for pound fighters. Oh, independent, like moving, just with their own brand or whatever, not signed to any 360 deal or anything, right? I put Inoue ain't Top Rank. I promise you, fam. I don't follow Inoue like that. Isn't he Top Rank or no? I thought Inoue. Oh shoot. Bill Haney just said that Devin Haney has a new deal. Oh, let me repost this. Hold on. I got distracted on the Twitter again. Let me just repost this. Okay, let me get back to it. Yeah, bro. In a way. Oh, I lost my screen. There we go. In a way. And Dev, yeah, seems that way. That they're the only ones on there that are independent. Okay, let me close this window and get back to this list. Okay, you guys should be able to see that. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, number 3, Shakur Stevenson. Give me one sec. I lost my window. Okay, Shakur Stevenson. His last fight, it says he weighed in at 138. Well, that's not accurate. Oh no, my bad. It is. Yeah. He fought at 140, and he's 5'8". 67 reach. And then what do we have here? 11 KOs and then flawless record. He's never been defeated. And I forgot to read Usyk. Usyk has 15 KOs. Inoue has 27 KOs. Okay, let's go to number 4. As I adjust my screen, give me 1 sec, fam. My StreamYard opened up. Let me see how I can fix this. Okay, I'm gonna close this other StreamYard. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I had like 2 StreamYards pop up, fam. You probably saw that on the screen. I'm like, what the hell? Let's see who's in the room, and then I'll adjust the screen. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, okay, Queen, you say yes, he's top rank. Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's why the whole conversation, him and Shushu, the whole Shushu, a potential meetup between them two. I mean, that's easier when they're both top ranked fighters. And I remember Inoue being in New York, and Shushu, I don't know who Shushu beat up, but he had bowed, or they acknowledge each other. Yeah, Shushu would acknowledge Inoue in the crowd. So, Big Soldier Mix says Inoue kind of top ranked and put out his fights, but he has his Japan promotion. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, fam. Yeah, salute to brother Devo in the house. Yo, salute to brother Devo, the king. Salute to the king. Thank you for being here, bro. I wonder how many fights Devin has with Zuffa. I heard it's 3, but this is all conjecture. That's why I'm waiting for BF at 6. His show's about this topic. So, I just wanted to talk about the pound for pound list. All right, let me get that back on the screen. Because this pound for pound list is bogus, fam. And then this deal with Devin just proves, this $100 million deal just proves that he should be way higher ranked on the list than where he is currently. He should definitely be ranked higher than Dmitry Bivol in Nakatani. Junto the bum basher, yeah, Big Soldier. Okay, so let's continue. We addressed, so Jesse Rodriguez, number 4. His last fight was 115. Okay, he's 5'4", 16 KOs, flawless record. All right, let's get to David Benavidez, number 5. His last fight, okay, this is not correct. This says 174 pounds. His last fight was a cruiserweight, so that needs to be adjusted. He's 6'2", 77 reach, 27 KO, flawless record. Okay, fam. I guess I don't have a problem with the top 5 right now, right? Without getting too much into it. Fine, that's who the 5 y'all choose. That's who you choose. Salute to brother PG in the house. Salute, King. PGH, this is PGH Big Dog. This is the first time I think I've seen you here. Salute to you, King. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support, for the listening support, fam. Yeah, I see you in the graveyard. Let me tie some folks up. Yeah, we're talking this boxing, man. I came from the gym. I'm like, let me squeeze in a live. But thank you for being here, bro. Salute to brother Devo. I heard Teal signed with Zuffa too. Rumor has it. I think I heard that as well on Twitter. Yeah, the Twitter grapevine. Yeah, there's a Twitter grapevine, so you hear these kind of things too. But we'll get more clarity. We'll get more clarity tonight, fam. We're just doing a little pep rally right now. Yeah, I heard that too, bro. Brother Devo. So this top five, fine. But let's get to the problem. Number 6, Dmitry Bivol. It says here his last fight, he weighed in at 174. He's 6 foot, 72-inch reach. 12 KOs. Look, fam, he has a loss. That's against better BF. So Dmitry Bivol has a loss. Fine, he has a loss. It is what it is. That's boxing. He's number 6. Number 7, Junto Nakatani. He just fought. Salute, brother PGH Big Dog. Appreciate the love. The ring pound for pound is so biased against black fighters. Exactly. That's why I want to focus on it today. To expose it. To talk about it. You don't really hear a lot of channels talking about the ring. I mean, like the pound for pound list. Like I wanted to just focus on this today. because it needs to be talked about. There's just so many different aspects in boxing that you can talk about and just focus on. There's so much. It's like it's an eternity. So I figure I just address this pound for pound list. Shocking list. Yeah, I agree with you, PGH. It's biased. There's only 2, from what I see, black fighters. So we got Nakatani at number 7. It says his last fight he weighed in at 118. Is that what they fought at? You know, I gotta look it up. 5'7". He has a loss, fam. So 6 and 7 have losses. They're not undefeated. And I thought undefeated matters. I thought y'all said undefeated matters. And then here we go. We get to number 8, Devin Haney. It says here his last fight he weighed in at 146. Yeah, that's right. 5'9", 72 inch reach, 15 KOs, undefeated. So Devin should at least be ranked at number 6. David Benavidez fine, number 5. And Bivol should go down to 7. And Nakatani should replace Devin at 8. Devin Haney should at least be at number 6, fam. Let me put a poll in the chat. Actually, oh yeah, let me put a poll in the chat for y'all. Yeah. Should Devin Haney be ranked higher up on the ring? Look at that. Pound for pound list. Okay. He's currently ranked number 8. Okay, yes or no? Start poll. Okay. RFM. That poll should populate your chat window soon. It should be there. Fill out that poll for me, fam. And remind me to close it out. Sometimes I forget. Big Soldier MX says, who was Oscar? Is there somebody? Oh, down here. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, who are you talking? I'm like, wait a minute. Oscar? Are you? I'm like, Oscar. Oscar Collazo. Yeah, let's scroll down. Number 9. I'm like, there's no way you mean De La Hoya. Number 9, Oscar Collazo, 105, 5'1". Okay. 10 KOs, undefeated. But who D beat? I mean, we can't go through everybody's resume, but yeah, Oscar Collazo, I may have seen one of his fights. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Number 10, I just can't remember. Number 10 is Emmanuel Navarrete. Okay. 130 pounds, 5'6", 70-inch reach, 33 KOs. Interesting. He's got a draw and a loss. Wow. And he's number 10 on the list. So, fam, we only see 2 fighters here. And contrary to popular belief, David Benavidez is not black. So, David Benavidez is not black. So we got 2 fighters. There are 2 black American fighters, Devin and Shakur. Salute to Queen Chiquila. Devin should be 3 at least. He's been undisputed. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. I was just trying to appear fair and balanced. Okay, Devin should at least be number 6. But yeah, I was thinking like, wait a minute. Queen, I swear to God, I was thinking to title the show that, like, I'm like, he should be top 3. You know what I'm saying? Give me one second. Yeah, I was thinking Devin should be number 3. In the top 3, like 1, 2, 3. You know, you got Usyk, you got Inoue, you got Dev, Shakur. You know, play around with that. But like, yeah, number 8 is crazy. Behind Bivol and Nakatani, who both have losses. It's crazy, fam. Salute to Queen Chiquila. In addition, he's had more fights. Yeah. Devin has had 33 fights. Yep. No, Devin's had 34 fights because the no con 30 he said 34 because one of them 33 official wins and then 0 losses and then 1 no contest. So 34 fights. Yeah, Devin's way more experienced too, and he's young. That's crazy. Salute to brother PGH, big dog again, undefeated, all facts, and number of matches should hold more weight. Yeah, that's what Queen said. Mm-hmm. Let me look at the amount of fights. Yep. No, that's David Benavidez. Bivol's only had 24 fights. And Nakatani's Nakatani's had no. Bivol's had 25 fights. And Nakatani's had 33. So Devin has Nakatani beat by a fight in terms of quantity, to y'all's point. Right? Big Dog says undefeated, and number of matches should hold more weight. And same thing as Queen said. In addition, he's had more fights. Yeah, all great points, fam. Salute to Big Soldier MX. Benavidez should be over Dmitry Haney. Nope, he never beat a pound for pound fighter. Right. Devin has. That was in Loma. That division David in is weaker than 147 too. 147 is a glamour division. David at 175 didn't beat Bivol or better beat up. Oh man, all great points. Yeah, fam. That's what I'm saying. Like Dev should actually be. Let me look at the list again. Maybe Dev's number 5, and then Benavidez is 6. That's if we all want to be all fair and objective, and because we already know the other side is going to put him around there anyways. They're not going to ever put him. I shouldn't say ever, but right now they ain't going to put Devin in no top 2 or top 3 on this list. This list, that's not happening because of the Ryan Garcia fight. That's why. Yeah. Because of what happened there. Oh, salute to Mr. Roll Tide in the building. Stephen X in the chat. Salute to you, bro. Salute, King. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys liking the video, sharing it. Yeah, thank you so much. Let me see who else is. Okay, salute to you, King. Salute to brother PGH, big dog, and nobody cares about them. Exactly, and nobody cares about them little flyweights. I got grandkids that weigh more than them. Exactly, get them off the list. Thank you. That's another critique I have. It's like all these flyweights, man. Come on. No, boxing's about moving up scale. You know what I mean? It's about moving up, not staying stuck at these little weights. Like you have to prove yourself. Like each weight class is like a different challenge. It's a challenge. So yeah, these little flyweights that they've populated this list with is crazy. Like in a way, let me look. Nakatani, Collazo, these are all little weights, man. 105, 105 pounds for Collazo. Even Jesse Rodriguez, fam. 115 pounds, but Jesse Rodriguez is very accomplished, in terms of belts. Let me pull up Jesse Rodriguez. Jesse Rodriguez, boxer. Let me pull up his info. Oh no, that's his Twitter. I guess hopefully he's on BoxRec. I mean, obviously he's on BoxRec, but I've been having issues with them. Light flyweight. Okay. Let me put that on the screen. Jesse Rodriguez. Yeah, speaking of flyweights, I just want to read his info. Yeah, that should be on the screen. Okay, great, fam. Let me see what y'all are saying before we get to it. Salute to Big Soldier MX. Jesse beat old legends and unified once, I think. He's a 3-division champ. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go through his boxer. Okay, it says 23-0. Okay, so 16 KOs. Division Superfly ranked number 1 in the world and number 1 in the States. 69.57% KO percentage. Started his career in 2017. Cool. Okay, so his titles are WBC World Superfly and WBO World Superfly. So he's got two. According to BoxRec, he's got 2 belts. Southpaw 5'4", US 26. San Antonio. Okay. Yeah, so this is the fight, June 26th. What is today, fam? Oh, it's May 6th. Salute to brother Big Soldier MX. Jesse fighting dudes like Cafu above. Yeah, Cafu. David Tazane from South Africa. That's his friend apparently. He knows him, and I think remember David said, "Man, you don't. I love you, bro, but you don't got to try against Jesse Bam Bam." Yeah, so yeah, I get it. Who you fight matters. So where should Jesse Rodriguez be on the list then, or should he even be on the list? Because I think, let me pull it up. He's ranked number 4. Yeah, Shakur's number 3. Yeah, let me go through this box, right? Let me see. Oh, salute to brother WMS in the building. Salute to you, King. Heavier weights pay much more severely for their mistakes. Yeah. Too much respect for the smaller weights. Absolutely. I love that. I love that point, man. Heavyweight division, it takes one punch. You have to pay a higher cost at these higher weights, it's more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, these low weights, man, I don't know. This whole list needs to be reevaluated. And who you fight matters. And I don't see any criteria here. How are you guys determining this? Criterion or criteria? How are you guys determining this? Who's making these decisions? Who are the people? It's not AI. You're not using AI. That would be crazy if they're using AI. Yeah, I'm just scrolling on the list to see. No. Yeah. So at speaking of flyweights, Jesse Rodriguez is fighting June 26 against Antonio Vargas, who has a loss. Yeah, I mean, he's fighting a guy that has a loss. Has only had like 21 fights. In his last fight that he won was, that was the fight Fernando Daniel Martinez. I think that guy was from Argentina. That was in Riyadh, and that's where he picked up the WBC World Superfly and WBO World Superfly. Yeah, and these names on his list, Cafu, Rivera, Francisco, Sonny Edwards. Okay, I remember that fight. Salute to Big Soldier MX. Devin can't fight dudes like Cafu, Paul Butler. Exactly. Can't do it. Dev can't do that. He will get crucified, but Dev gets crucified for everything. So, salute to brother Big Soldier MX. Steven, let's look at Devin's resume. When the last time he fought a nobody? Let's check. Use his statement for debates with dummies. Boxing for dummies. Or Devin Haney info for dummies. People that need to be educated about Devin Haney's record and accomplishments. Or these people play dumb. They know Devin. They know Devin's the goods. They just play stupid. His haters. It's one thing to be a critic. Critics are cool, but the haters, nah. Hating's not cool. But critics, yeah, fine. Criticize all you want. Right. That only helps. Salute to brother S. Walker in the house. Salute to the chat. Salute to you, bro. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna jerk, fam. Speaking of rehydrations, yeah, and plus, after this live, and then we get over to the graveyard, I'm gonna eat and stuff because I came from the gym. Let me do a time check. Yeah, fam. Okay. Salute Big Soldier MX. Sonny Edwards, a bum, pillow-fisted UK bum with no power. Yep. Versus A-level bum. Rod is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So where should Jesse Rodriguez be then? He's number 4 right now. Where should he be, fam? Let me know. I already got a poll going for Devin. So and I'm gonna close that poll soon. But you could put it in the chat. Where should Bam be? Or he shouldn't be on the list at all. Yeah, but this list needs to be interrogated, fam. I'm scrolling. Sonny Edwards, Christian Gonzalez, Hernandez, Israel, like these names that Jesse's fought. I mean, yeah. Crazy. Let me put this back on. Let me put this back up. Yeah, so let's look at this ring. This ring list. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull up the Twitter. Because yeah, like you know, the news broke, just for a recap. Like, yeah, we're talking about this pound for pound, but the news broke that Devin signed a Zuffa boxing deal. So, I saw BF just tweeted the greatest manager in the game. Let me retweet that. So, you know, $100 million for him. You know, that's crazy. So he's going to be the man over there at Zuffa, man. And we know Richardson Hitchens is over there, and also this rumor about Tio, about who knows, or Tejo, as some people like to say. Salute to brother Big Soldier MX. Jesse is pound for pound for little guy, but over Devin is crazy. Yeah, he's over Devin right now by four spots. Castle's going to mention he gets KOs and his performances versus Swans get him excited. Yeah, I mean, you know, how impressive is a flyweight KO in comparison to a heavyweight KO? You know what I'm saying? A Deontay Wilder KO. Yeah, Big Soldier. This list, man, is really political, man. And like I said, I want to know the criterion or criteria, whichever, for how did you guys determine that Inoue is the best fighter in the world? Justify it. Rational. I want to hear the justification for this. And all the way down. Why is Usyk number 2? Why is Shakur Stevenson number 3? Shakur Stevenson's accomplished, but he's never been undisputed. Salute to S. Walker, man. He's been 4-division world champion, but not undisputed. Salute to S. Walker. My 5 is Usyk, David Benavidez, Devin Haney, Inoue, and Shakur Stevenson. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm not mad at you. Usyk and David, number 1 and 2. So you think David should be 2, over Devin? I wish we can really dissect it, but I hear you, fam. You know, a lot of these things are subjective. There has to be a criterion or criteria, fam. I'm gonna sound the record on this, on these rankings. You have to come up with qualifications for these numbers. You can't just plop numbers on the board, fam. And I'm not talking to you, SO. I'm just saying, like, the boxing community in general. There has to be some mathematics involved, some numbers. How do we justify this, you know? Salute to Brother Freedom's March. Salute, comrade. Yo. salute to the good comrade. Salute to the Brother Freedom's March. Y'all subscribe to his channel. Go over there, listen, like, support his videos. Yeah, support Freedom's March. It's not just boxing. He talks politics and a lot of things. So salute King. Thank you for being here. I'm just cooking for a bit. You know, had some time. Let me see. Salute to brother Big Soldier MX. Shakur ain't beat no undefeated, undisputed. Right. Better Biev or Canelo. Bivol just ain't active. No, yeah, Bivol's definitely not active. Yeah, better Biev or Canelo. Yeah. I don't think David. Yeah, David never fought better Biev. He never fought Canelo. Okay, we know that Canelo's ducking him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say Devin Haney should be ranked higher than even David Benavidez too. Yep. Devin's got to be in the top 3, as Queen Shakila said. Devin, Usyk, Devin, and Shakur. You got to play around with those spots. Usyk, Devin, and Shakur. That's what I would say. And I wouldn't be mad if you put Devin at 3. or you put him at 2, or you put him at 1. Obviously, I wouldn't be mad, you know. But if you put him at 3, I'm not mad at you. Salute to brother PGH, Big Dog. Inoue been on that canvas way too much to be pound for pound. Yeah, that's why. Notice I didn't even put Inoue in the top 3 that I just said, because I don't think he should be in the top 3. Not even, and definitely not number 1. I named 2 black fighters, 2 black American elite fighters, Shakur and Dev, and I put Usyk. I'm like, how could I not put Usyk at no way. Usyk's got to be up there. Usyk's got to be up there. He's a heavyweight. Let me see. Right. Salute to BG. Yeah, Usyk's number 1. I got Usyk number 1. Yeah. Yeah, people that follow boxing, if you really think about it and we're objective about it and what have you, you know, we can be honest about these things, you know, and not put up any pretense. Salute to King brother. DK is right. Salute to you, bro. Thank you for being here. Always showing support and love. Thank you. The foreign perspective, in countries like Japan and Thailand, these smaller men. I'm sorry. Okay, these smaller men are the national standard. Bro, are you joking? Are the national standard? Bro, you got a good sense of humor, man. That made me laugh. But I know you're being serious. It is what it is. This is their stature, you know. But then again, I've seen big Japanese people, and you know. But yeah, I get your point, bro. No, I really do get your point, because I've seen the way they fawn over them over there, and you know, they're almost gods or idols, you know, Japanese idols or gods or something. So, and I know Freedom's March, you've probably been over there, right? I know a lot of veterans or active military, they get to travel to places like Japan. I've never been there. I've only been to Africa, never been to like Asia. I would go to Asia. Haven't only been to Africa. Lived in Africa for a bit, South Africa. That was definitely a life-changing experience. Let me see what y'all are saying before we get back to it. Salute to brother Freedom's March. Shakur is number 14. Yeah. Yeah, you can't even put him at number in the top 10. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Shakur, I mean, he's, you know, like I said, he's a 4-division world champion. So he gets credit for that. Had the chance to go undisputed. Or if he does, it has to be without Devin. But I'm of the opinion that he doesn't have, I think Dev out of them has the most ambition, because actions are louder than words. You know what I'm saying? Devin's proved it through actions that he's willing to, speaking of traveling, get his passport on and go to Australia twice, you know, and sacrifice. He didn't even make a lot of money, you know. Salute to brother Devo. Where would you put Inoue? Listen, he ain't in the top 3. Is he top 5? David Benavidez, 4. Shakur. No, I get Jesse. Yeah, I could put him top 5. Fine, I'll put Inoue top 5. Put him at 5 or 4. He's not number 1 to me, but I can't say, oh, he's not top 5. Like, then people are gonna look at me like I'm crazy, because he is accomplished, you know. This is all political and perspective and subjective, fam. There's no criteria or criterion, you know. And as I'm talking to you, I'm trying to figure out the numbers just randomly, not randomly, but I'm thinking about it, you know. But I wish there was there needs to be like a paper that we can point to, and then we go, okay, number 1, do they meet number 1? Do they meet number 2? Do they meet number 3? You know what I'm saying? So, salute to Big Soldier MX. How good was Tio? He couldn't KO mid Arnold Barboza. Facts, and that fight was boring. In Times Square. Get exposed by Sandor. Yes, he did. Do I still got it? And Jermaine Ortiz. Oh my God. Jermaine Ortiz outboxed that dude. went life and death with Steve. Went life and death with Steve Claggett, the Canadian. Yep. And nobody, and Kambosos lost. Oh my God. Gets knocked down. What was the first round knockdown? That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious. Y'all are funny. You got a good sense of humor. But all facts. Salute to PGH Big Dog, Usyk, Shakur, Dev, Benavidez. Round out my top 4 then in the way. Okay, I respect it. You got Shakur before Dev. Here y'all go again. You guys, why do you have Shakur before Dev? I'm just asking. See why I focused just today on I know the breaking news with Dev and $100 million, but I'm like, nah, I just want to talk about this pound for pound list today. That's what I want to talk about right now. With our limited time, our scarce time together, fam. Yeah, let me know, PGH. Salute to brother Devo. Devin had Usyk number 1 too. Yeah. That's why I said I'll be crazy. People look at me, oh, you're a casual dude. You don't put Usyk in the top 3. He's 1 or 2. You can't, like, it's Usyk, fam. No, too accomplished, too good. So, salute to the brother Freedom's March. Yes, good looking, bro. Always. Salute, comrade. Salute to my brother Steven. Salute to you, bro. Thank you so much. I'm just getting through your comments, fam. Just congregating, grounding with the fam. Salute to brother Devo. Yeah, they sold out 55,000 in Japan. Hey, they're rock stars over there. They're rock stars, fam. Absolutely. And fair play to them. You know, it is what it is. And that's another thing. Inoue's got to fight more over here. He's fought here before, but like we got to see him over here and against. I guess what do I say? People we know. Other than that, we ain't gonna rank you high, bro, because it just seems like a hype job to me, you know. And I'm very discerning, so it doesn't feel right. So I can't fall for. What did Public Enemy say? Don't believe the hype. Yeah, don't believe the hype, fam. Salute to brother Freedom's March. I don't put Shakur in the top because he talks like a bee. Yeah. Yeah, the overall character, all that shit matters, man. All that matters. Can you imagine if you had, I don't know, anyways, there's out of the ring stuff probably does play a factor too. Because could you imagine if you had a pound for pound fighter and they're just engaged in a whole bunch of like out of the ring shit? You know, it would affect people's perception of them for sure. So that stuff does matter too. And people might not be so favorable, even though they're amazing in the ring, to put them as number 1 pound for pound just because of maybe they get in trouble outside the ring all the time. You know, like a Tank Davis. I'm not putting Tank Davis in no top 10 pound for pound list. And the thing with him is his outside stuff, and he's not even that accomplished according to in relation to his peers to even put him in the pound for pound list. So, you know, but definitely because of the outside stuff, man. No way. Salute to Big Soldier MX. Everybody say Devin Undisputed was easy. Yeah, I always hear that. It's bullshit. But people fail to realize whoever beat Kambosos had to fight Devin to be undisputed regardless. Kerr or Tank. Dev had the last piece, Destiny. Yeah. You realize whoever beat Kambosos had to fight Devin. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Dev fought who was in front of him, fam. You know, what's the saying? Seize the time. The opportunity was Kambosos beat Tio and had the hardware that Devin needed to become undisputed. You know, Dev would have pursued undisputed either way. If Tio had beat Kambosos, then it would be a different route for Devin. I mean, we're still doubting him. I don't think we should. You know, is there despite what we got a troll? Well, fam, you're mods. You know, I see the troll. I'm not going to even acknowledge their name. You guys see them. That's why there's mods. I don't even have to deal with that. That's why you got mods. So y'all can address that. Let me close out this poll before we get out of here, because I always forget to close out the polls. And I want to make sure I get this percentage. Okay, here it is. Should Devin Haney be ranked higher up on the ring pound for pound list? He's currently ranked number 8. 79% of you said yes. And only 21% said no. Who's the 21%? Who are y'all? Who's listening? That's interesting. So 21% of people in this live said Devin should stay right there at number 8. Wow. Okay. That's interesting, fam. Yeah, it is shaking my head. These Ryan fans. There might be some Ryan Garcia fans listening. Yeah, that's interesting. Salute to brother Drug Free in the building. Salute Stephen X in chat. Salute to you, bro. Thanks for being here, man. We're just talking pound for pound rankings. Ring. Let me see what y'all are saying here. I know you guys took care of that troll. Thanks, Freedom's March and others. That's why you got mods, man. So we don't got to worry about that. We can just continue with the show. Who should Brother Freedom Smart says who Shakur's fight? Yeah. Who has he fought in? He just fought Tio to justify him at number 3. Never been undisputed. It's crazy. And his level of opponent, like, I remember Brother B had made a great point that, because I asked him, like, why do they always put Shakur higher than Devin? He's like, they just do that to spite Devin. Speaking of a Ryan Garcia troll, salute to Brother Solo Dolo in the building. Salute, fam. Thank you for being here, bro. They do it to spite Devin because fam, that Ryan Garcia fight definitely, they use it to justify knocking the luster off of Devin. There's been no luster knocked off of Devin Haney, but because of the perception of this toxic fan base or this toxic boxing world, they use that to rationalize and justify why Devin's should be higher. That's why I've never seen him at 5 or 4. They always keep him like, I don't even think he's ever been at 6. I think he's only been 7 and up. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think. So they keep him in that upper tier. The lower tier, they don't ever put him to the mid or the upper tier. So B was saying they do that to spite. Yeah, it is crazy, Freedom's March. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Shakur is a 4-division champion. Absolutely. He's accomplished. Devin's a 3-division champion. You know what I'm saying? Devin's, whatever Shakur could do, Devin's already done. Okay, Shakur hasn't beat by a division, but Shakur started smaller than Dev, his career. So, that's whatever. Dev's accomplished more at higher weights. So that cancels that out. And then plus, and being undisputed cancels out any talks about how many divisions you've been champion. So what are we talking about, fam? What are we talking about, fam? Salute to S. Walker. Before Devin was undisputed, Shakur was more accomplished than Devin. That's why. But since you disputed, it's no question Devin higher. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, becoming undisputed changed everything for Devin. It changed everything. I'm still confused on why DAZN posted that photo of oh God, there's no contest. I've never seen it. Exactly, fam, because that night was a stain on boxing. But as we can see, I call them the corporate boxing media. They have an agenda. They have an agenda against Devin Haney. Specifically, look at that. I'm just scrolling the list. Number 8. Wow. Crazy, fam. Yeah, they have an agenda against Devin Haney. So to post that, that should be a dark day, and that should be a day that should be remembered for. That should never happen again. Like this day should never happen again in boxing. We should always remember this day as a dark day for boxing, but it's not seen that way because boxing's toxic. It's racist. And DAZN is definitely racist, you know. They got a straight up MAGA commentator over there, a girl. I forgot her name. A woman, I should say. I haven't seen her lately, but she's straight up MAGA. Yeah, what is 135 since Devin left that dumb? Devin makes every division he goes to better. Yeah, let me see who else is in the building. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, fam, we're gonna get out of here. I just wanted to cook with the family. Maybe it's just an ongoing discussion. Maybe we could do a little panel one day just to really hyper focus on, the fact that Dmitry Bivol and Junto Nakatani are ranked higher than Devin Haney, and Devin Haney's undefeated, which is crazy, right? Yeah, well, I'm going to the graveyard, fam. He's gonna BF's gonna cook on that about the Zuffa boxing and the deal. So, fam, thank you so much for being here, brother. Solo Dolo, yeah, you catch the replay. Thanks, fam. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that's where I'm going. So Solo Dolo, salute. Big Soldier MX, salute. PGH, Big Dog, salute. DK is right, salute. Freedom's March, salute. Devo, salute. S Walker, salute. Salute to Queen Shaquilla Fields, Drug Free, Solo Dolo. Thank you, Drug Free. Freedom's March. We took care of that troll. Let me see who else is in. S Walker, salute to you, brother. Thank you for being here. Mr. Roll Tide, thank you for being here. I think I saw, wasn't Eric, Snoopy Mac in the building. Thank you for being here. Queen Shaquilla. Okay, I thought I saw Eric. No, that wasn't Erico. Okay, fam, let's go to the graveyard. Peace, salute. I'm out. Love you. Bye. Stephen X, respectringmedia.com. Bye.